Hello everyone and welcome to match number 3 on day 2 of the M23 Alliance Open tournament. I'm Michelle and with me is Sutonia, and this is a match between Lollipops and Solyaris Chtonium. So Sutonia, tell me about the Lollipop team.
Yeah, so Lollipops have brought in a Claymore, double Scorp Navy, double Seapool, Stork, double Nemesis, and the Hawk there. So they've got a pretty top hit, something very similar to what Warlords brought on day 1.
Yeah, in the meantime, the Solyaris team has brought 2 Typhoons, a Astarte, a Guardian, 2 Blackbirds, Pontifex, Confessor, and 2 Vengeances. And they have brought in at different ranges with their Typhoons and their heavy ship on the tackle being in close, while the Guardian and the Blackbird being at range.
Yeah, so Slice bringing in like a small amount of ECM, as well as a Guardian, slightly weaker battleships.
Yes, Slice team have been. They're aiming for having a control make up for the lower DPS overall. And these 2 Blackbirds can be really valuable when they are used right.
Yeah, Blackbirds are super point effective of only 5 points each.
And we're seeing that both teams are slowly pulling away from each other, and the Typhoon of Tanya Thailand is taking heavy damage from these Cruise Scorpion Navy issues. But they're not really applying much damage in return to the Lollipop team. I wonder, who are they going to shoot?
Yeah, and the Lollipops team also has the 2 stealth bombers there, the 2 Nemesis that are also going to be doing pretty heavy damage to these Typhoons. Interesting to see what...
Yeah, so the Typhoons are actually torpedo fit, so I don't know why they're pulling away. They need to get in and brawl, otherwise they're going to lose this.
These are torpedo Typhoons.
And it looks like the Lollipop team has swapped one of the Blackbirds. It's taking damage. It's trying to pull in closer to the Guardian so it can receive reps.
We still haven't seen like any damage applied to the Lollipops team so far, which is bizarre considering Slice are the guys with the Blackbirds. You'd expect it to be maybe the opposite, if anything.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not quite understanding the calling of the Solyaris team. They need to act and need to do it soon if they want to have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, they're still holding up okay. I mean, they've lost shields on 3 ships, but I mean, they're tanking just fine right now. So I guess they're just, trying to calmly see when they want to go in, when they're trying to play out the match, it seems. So, it's definitely not over for them yet. They've only lost like a small amount of their shield HP, which doesn't really matter all that much.
Yes, I'm trying to look to see if there's any drones out, and it looks like there's a small amount of shield bots out for the Lollipop team, and the Slice team also have armor repair bots. So both teams are playing defensively with their drones.
Yeah, the bans were quite interesting with the Rapier and Huginn ban, and I guess they wanted to bring those Torp Typhoons. Without the long-range webs of the Rapier and Huginn, there's nothing that's really going to be able to screen them and stop those Torp Typhoons from getting in. Although it looks like right now the reason why they're hesitant to go in is they don't want to get those Typhoons like screened off by the Hawk and the 2 Seapools there, which would be very effective at holding them still while not taking any damage from them.
Yeah, getting the Typhoons tackled would be really bad for them, but when the Typhoons are just pulling back, they can't shoot back. The Scorpions don't care about where the Typhoons is. They can hit them no matter what. So the Lollipop team can just keep shooting and shooting and shooting until something breaks.
Yeah, right now Slice are not really accomplishing anything. They're shooting a Seapool, but the Scimitar is just going to rep him. There we go. Let's back up the full shields again. We're going to see a bomb coming out, Scorch bomb coming out from the Lollipops team. That's going to, if that lands, that's going to kill a lot of those rep bots.
Yeah, it was Matthew Schwartz of the Lollipop team firing the bomb, and it looks like it killed a lot of these repair bots.
Yeah, it killed all of the light ones, and the medium ones just got recalled. So the Slice team just lost a lot of their bots too, so now a lot more of the damage is going to stick from the Bold team.
Yes, this is like one really strong thing when you're using bombers. Like not only are they cheap long-range DPS, but they can also be used to counter ECM drones, especially when you don't have the battleship that can crawl in and smart bomb stuff.
Yeah, I mean, so far, Lollipops are just taking away a lot of the resources of the Slice team, and Slice is still not really making any plays.
Yeah, so this might actually be a match that goes to time. I can't remember if any of these are under my underpoint setups.
Yeah, both of these teams have a full 100 points, so none of them need to particularly do anything. I would say that it's probably going to be a lot worse for the Slice team if they don't do anything, though, because the Lollipops team can apply like to the whole arena, and it's going to be a lot easier, I think, for them to be able to snap kill something, because the Scorpions can shoot the Blackbirds, or there's a lot more like weaker things, I think. Or saying that, Steeple just got grappled, scrammed, and webbed. Looks like Slicer going in now.
Yeah, we did see a skirmish between the Scribbles and the Avenges trying to tackle each other. And one of the Scribbles did get caught, and having these two Typhoons on top of it is not going to look good for it.
Yeah, the Steeple does have a pretty small signature radius for a destroyer, but 2 Torp Typhoons are still going to be applying pretty well to it, especially when it's grappled and target painted up. It's already in half shields. We're seeing no reps from the Scimitar. The Blackbirds must have him jammed right now.
Yeah, this is crucial, and this is like one thing you can actually do when you have an ECM setup. Move in when you have jammed a Logi. But they did trade one Blackbird for the Scribble, so this is actually quite bad. They're losing half of their control for one tackle ship.
Yeah, they do have that other Steeple grappled, scram, TP'd, so he's probably going to be going down pretty soon too, assuming that the Scimitar is still jammed. He's about to go. Looks like the next Blackbird is getting worked on now.
Yeah, the Blackbird's already half armor. It's taking heavy damage, but he's getting reps now, so maybe he can survive. Do see the Vengeance of Perkios taking heavy damage, and the Hawk of Elysia.
Yeah, Hawk is going to be a really bad target for those Typhoons, because it's not only does it have great resist being a assault frigate, it's also a frigate too, right? So it has a very small signature radius, so it's probably going to be able to tank for a long time here. I don't think they're going to be able to kill it unless the Scimitar is jammed, but they do still have that Blackbird. The Scimitar is jammed, so they're going to be able to kill him.
Yeah, with the Hawk down, the Lollipop team have lost all their tackle. They just have the Claymore that is really the only.
Oh, and that Vengeance is one of the Vengeances is going in to get a web on that Scorpion Navy issue. Gian Hurt just tackled the Scorp Navy issue, so he's going to get a Typhoon on him pretty soon.
Yeah, I did see the Scorpion Navy issue of Pilniki move in, trying to get. I think he's trying to get news on something or killing off the Blackbird. But it did mean he was in a vulnerable position. Now he has the Typhoons on top of him.
Yeah, it looked like they were able to finish off that Blackbird, so there's no more jams on the Slice team, so that means that the Scimitar is going to be able to rep everything, but that Navy Scorpion does have 2 Torp Typhoons sitting on top of him, so he is probably not going to be able to tank that, even with the Navy Scorpion having great resists and having a Scimitar repping him and probably an XLSB.
And we see this nemesis of Matthew Schwartz being tackled as well by a Vengeance, and he's going down really, really quickly. He's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, these Vengeances are doing a great job making sure that once the Typhoons secure the tackle on the Navy Scorp, they move off and force off those Nemesises, try and make that Scimitar split the reps or lose the bombers.
Yeah, without these Ripples and the Hawk to counter these Vengeances, they can just fly around and do whatever they want. And they have actually been really good at utilizing this, trying to snipe out weak targets. The second Nemesis is taking heavy damage already.
You said the Navy Scorpion is keeping up, but that Nemesis is struggling a lot. And the Navy Scorpion, it does have an XISB, so it is going to be running out of charges pretty soon. Although Typhoon is going down.
Yeah, the first Typhoon of Slice went down. This is like a huge comeback for the Bolt team.
Yeah, with just one Typhoon and a Stardy remaining, they don't actually have like a huge amount of DPS. So although the Scimitar is tackled now, the Scimitar is scrammed and webbed up, so they might be able to kill the Scimitar. The Astardi is going to be able to apply to it. The Typhoon probably won't be. He's grappled and tackled away from it.
But yeah, once again, the Vengeance are really proving their worth and getting tackle on this Scimitar, so the Astardi can get on top of it and finish it off. Astardi should be more than enough to kill off a Scimitar. And the Scorpion Navy is just still taking heavy damage, while the Typhoon is also going into half armor. I don't really see where's the Guardian repairs.
It looks like they are coming in, but maybe they're not enough, or maybe he's out of range. No, he's there, right there, repping the Typhoon, and he's definitely in optimal range. It seems like the Slice DPS is still pretty respectable, even with those bombers dead. Although the Blaster Astarte is now completely on top of the Scimitar, so once that Scimitar runs out of Exile speed charges, he is going to be going down pretty soon here. But I don't know. I think the Typhoon is probably going to go down first, and if the Typhoon goes down, I don't see how they're going to be able to clear out the Scorp Navies. In fact, it went to time. That was such a. So it looks like Lollipops won.
Yeah, the match went to time. It's just so excited. I didn't notice it just stopped. But yeah, the Lollipop team won with, I believe it's 29 points to 18. So let's send it back to the guys in the studio.